Hi guys, so yeah, I changed my hair. I thought I'd do a little spur of the moment vlog thing because I've just come in from shopping and I was going to take my makeup off, but I thought no, I've still got a few hours left of makeupness. It's not creasing or anything yet, so I think I should do a video. And yeah, seeing as I just dyed my hair, I thought that's what it should be about. So I thought I'd just talk you through a little bit about the change and stuff and what I used if you're interested in that, so let's go. So I had this awkward like green colour, and like half of it's green and half of it had been intentionally pink, but it came out like a reddish brownish colour. So it just faded to this weird brownish shade, ginger brownie, and the other side still held on to the green, but I really wanted to dye my hair and I hadn't dyed it for ages, so I thought, oh, I've got the supplies now, might as well just give it a go. Because the green on this side was so stubborn, I knew that this half of my hair would come out much darker, so as you can see I've got like this raspberry / plum sort of shade thing going on because that's where the green was. When I did remove the natural / dyed colour with this other box dye, which I'll explain in a minute, my roots took really well, the ends took really well, but it was still just that midsection that held on to that green like nobody's business. That green that was on it was actually Directions Atlantic Blue, but before that I had turquoise on, and because when I dye my hair blonde it never goes blonde, it's like a gingery blondish colour, it had, where it's got those yellow undertones, it had more of a green off look, so that's why my hair is green usually. So yeah, the blonde dye that I do use to sort of get rid of the colour, I've only used it 3 times in my life. I don't use it every time I dye my hair. Most of the time I let it fade out, but the last few times I have used a blonde dye to help it on the way. And that is the Carson Sheen Dark and Lovely Honey Blonde. I'm not sure on the number, but just type that in and you'll find out. Don't even need the Carson bit, just Dark and Lovely Honey Blonde. So that's what I use. It's specifically made for like relaxed hair, so it's not too strong on my chemically treated locks. And yeah, I love that stuff. I will always go back to it when I need to try to strip the hair colour to basics and get a nice lighter base. But like I said, it does come out with like an orange yellow tone, so I don't expect the brightest of colour or the most truest of colour. Actually this was the first time I used a dye on dry hair. It did say to use it on dry hair, but I usually wash my hair beforehand because when I do decide to dye my hair, I usually get it to a stage where it's really dirty, so I know that it's got loads of natural oils in it and stuff. But this time it was kind of spontaneous. I've been wanting to do it for a while and I thought, oh, I'll do it tonight, I've got some time. So yeah, first time I did it on dry hair. Don't think I'll be doing it like that again, but that's just because I found it personally difficult to manoeuvre. I just don't know, I felt like I wasn't actually getting the product on there, so yeah, I probably won't be doing that again. But yeah, so to wash my hair afterwards I used, you know, I'm going to show you because I can't really remember, but it's a new thing, you probably can't see me now. It's a new shampoo set thing that I got recently, and I use that because it's really good at cleansing and moisturising my hair, so I'll just show you that to you. Use the mess, but it's the Garnier Ultimate Blends set. It's the Sleek Crystal shampoo, and then I used the conditioner, and then I used a deep treatment thing, the treatment-y thingy, and you should count yourself lucky that I'm in my bathroom because there was a massive spider. There's spiders everywhere. Well, you can't even see. I continue this on my phone because my camera died and both batteries need recharging now. So yeah, I hope this actually can edit in my editing software. But anyway, yeah, there's loads of spiders in my bathroom, so you should count yourself lucky that I went in there and showed you what I did. I've actually had it locked in the bathroom for ages now, and it's the first time I've actually been in there since early this morning. I've actually been stopping myself from going to the toilet, even though we have a downstairs one, but there's spiders down there too. I don't know where they're coming from. There's too many spiders, I can't get rid of them. Anyway, off topic entirely. I also, after I dyed the hair blonde, I used that toner that you might have seen in my last haul video. It's the Provoke one, just because I was intending on having blonde hair for a little while, but it was very neon blonde, orange, ginger, so I tried to tone it down a bit more to get more of the blondish tone. Went quite alright. This is what it looked like, I think probably straight after I dyed it blonde. And then I put on the Schwarzkopf Live XXL pink dye. That stuff is really thick, and I mean, I usually use like Crazy Colour, and that dye is pretty thick, but it's usually on the gloopy side of thick. So I wasn't expecting this consistency. It was like dry thick, like I couldn't spread it. I think people have said to try and mix it with conditioner, but I didn't really want it to lighten the colour. So I kind of used it, and I could have done with a second bottle, but because I'd never used Schwarzkopf before and I didn't want to waste money in case it didn't work, I didn't buy 2 boxes. Also, usually my hair is fine and I usually have some dye to spare, but obviously probably because that dye is really thick, that's why it didn't go as far as other dyes I've used. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the results. I wasn't expecting it to be as pink as it is. It's more pink in this side because this was like the lightest part of my hair, and I'm sorry I keep looking at myself in the camera, it's really distracting me. But yeah, more plummish over here because of the green, and very pink here, so I absolutely love it. I didn't get my roots very well, so ignore that. Bit of multi-tone going on, but I love it. I do still like my half and half hair colours, so I'm glad that this came out a bit darker, so I still got my half and half going on. I was actually intending, well almost 100% intending, to try and do the Monster High doll. I can't remember her name off by heart, but she has like a pinkish hair, a side cut with a zigzag in it, and she has green in it as well, and I was going to do that, but not enough of the green came out of this half for me to be able to effectively do that, which is a shame because it's pretty cool, so I might try that in the future. Maybe without the side cut though, because I don't know if I like that. My hair doesn't grow that fast, so I'm not sure if I would like that. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. I left the conditioner, the hair dye on for a while because it's quite conditioning anyway, but I still conditioned afterwards, just with the one that came in the dye pack. So yeah, I am in love with it, and it matches my Doc Martin boot thingies, and I've got a horrible spot there. And I finally found a way to wear pink eyeshadow without it washing me out. I've tried concealer, you know I usually have like coloured eyebrows anyway. Pink was the one colour that didn't work for me because my eyebrows are so dark, and I guess it's such a light colour anyway. Tried mixing it with water, tried mixing it with just having a white base on it, but that made it all gloopy and weird and horrible. So I ended up using, because usually I use my little Claire's palette thing, but this time I ended up using the Sleek Bright palette thing, and that's actually like more pigmented, so all I did was wet the brush a little bit. It wasn't even properly wet, and it went on perfectly, and it pretty much matches my hair, which is awesome. A lot of people think that I dye it, but I don't dye my eyebrows. Never have and never will. So yeah, I never keep them very well. Like, I let them grow out crazy and I don't shape them properly, so there'd be no point in dyeing them because that's even more effort that I don't already put in, you know. So yeah, I think this is going to be the end of my vlog. I don't know what else really to say. I just hope that this phone will cooperate with my movie maker or my Sony Vegas, which is actually playing up right now. So for now, I shall see you. I won't see you. Why do I say that all the time? I shall speak to you later. I don't know what you guys look like. I won't see you. And hi to my new subscribers. Thanks for all the nice comments you're like putting down. If I don't reply, sometimes, I think it's since the new YouTube Google update thing, I can't actually really reply to some people for some reason. I don't know. It's just so long-winded. I can't even get into it because I don't understand it myself. But yeah, speak to you later. Fare thee well.